across the world have gathered today in Washington, D.C. to march and to congregate in front of the Trump Tower, which sits directly across from the Environmental Protection Agency. And I've been there this week in DC. I just flew back like last night. I just arrived at midnight, but I took part in the action yesterday when we marched down, by the monument where the teepees are set up, and with our brothers and sisters from many nations to let them know that we're here, we exist, we resist, and we rise. And we'll always be here, and we need to make our voices heard, wherever we can, whenever we can. And the next time I went out, I had my friends from the Maori Nation. They heard the call for water protectors, and they wanted to come in from New Zealand. It's just like, hey, we want to share our haka. We want to go there. We want to be there. We feel that, and we need to be there. And so they're flying in, and I met with them in Billings, Montana. And we took an RV. There were 6 of them from New Zealand. And we all went up there. And on that night, we arrived. It was November 20th. And we couldn't get through because that was the night that the water protectors were actually being sprayed with water in 20 degrees temperature, and it was one of the ugliest nights, and we couldn't get there. The roads are blocked. The Morton County Sheriff's Department would not let us through, so we had to go around and just find a way. But we finally got there like about 2 in the morning and found our way to the Standing Rocks Community Center. It's a big gym that looks like a barn. And because we heard, we're following everything on the Facebook feeds, the live feeds, where to go, what's going on. And we get there, and we had all this food, because they brought all their donations and stuff too. Like we stopped at the local store and got a bunch of food and, gear for them as well. So we just, got in the kitchen and started cooking and making sandwiches for the people coming in, because the people that were severely hurt, of course, went to the hospital, but the people that weren't hurt as bad, even though it looked as bad to me, were coming to that center. So we took the time to talk with them and console them and listen to what they had to say. And it's just like, we came a long way to be here with you, to support all of you. And there were very young men, they're about 19 to 25, around that age range, and they're walking around like soldiers out of a battlefield. I mean, they're walking around like old men. Like even when he would, one guy I was talking to, well, there's 3 of them, but he's starting to sit up and stand up a little bit, but his body was hurt so bad, and he was showing me one of where he got hit with the rubber bullets on his back, and he had about 3 different wounds, and they were huge. I'll share some words too. One of our water protectors that joined us when we went to Standing Rock was Paloma Marcos. And Paloma Marcos is the president of the Native American Student Association with UNLV. And I want everybody to welcome her and listen to what she has to say. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Paloma Marcos. I'm a member of the Oglala Lakota Nation. I'm 19 years old, and I brought, there are a few NASA members here with me. This is Giovanni, and he's going to speak after me. And we have our other member, Chris Higgs, over there, and we're expecting a few more members to show up. But yeah, when I went there, it was really inspiring to see the youth really stand up, and they really took responsibility. There are people my age setting up the teepees, working the late night shifts for the security of the camp, staying up, making sure the sacred fires never went out, making sure that everyone was fed. And it was just a very I don't know how to explain, these people were very independent, and it kind of inspired me, and I kind of took that home with me, to be independent in ways that I could, and kind of just work with my community members. And then as I got back from camp and I seen all the stuff going on in November, as Fawn described, it was heartbreaking because I just imagined all the faces, all the people I met at camp, and I was like, are they okay right now? Are they safe? Are they in jail? Are they on a false charge? Are they injured? It was just really scary, and there's people that their family was there for months and they never even heard from them. They're just wondering, are they safe because of the freaking police brutality of the Morton County Sheriff's Department. And then the worst part is, after the camp was taken down, the county still continued to use propaganda and lies, saying that, oh, look at the trash they left, these people don't care about the earth, when in reality they were forced out of the camp early and they had a plan to take everything down and leave no trace, but they weren't able to execute that plan because of the forced eviction. And they were the burnings of everything. It wasn't to destroy property or anything, it was because it was ceremonial places, and they didn't want those places to be taken down by the county. They wanted them to go back to the earth, so that's why they did those fires, so that at least they could end it on their terms, even though it was a rushed and forced eviction of the camp. But just because the camp isn't there physically, like, the movement is still here, and we see it, everyone here right now, that we care about our water, and we can take that fight and bring it here locally. There's a petition going around against lithium fracking that they're gonna start doing in Nevada, which would put our water at risk and really destroy the environment. And yeah, I just wanna say thank you, and just come sign the petitions, and I'm gonna let Giovanni speak right now.
My name is Giovanni, I'm a freshman at UNLV, and well, I didn't go to Standing Rock, but like we all know, things down there are really good. It's crazy to think here in the United States, people have to fight for their own water. And I think it's something important for us to fight for, because if we allow this to happen, other things are going to happen. Like here in the United States, the Dakota Access Pipeline. Down in Mexico, there's a pipeline in Yaqui territory, and in the Amazon, there's pipe spills all the time in the Amazon River. And I think it's really beautiful that all of us, native and non-native, can unite to fight for our water, and we need to keep uniting to fight for other issues, because with this current administration, I feel, and I think we all could agree on, that the environment isn't necessarily a priority. And like a lot of people here, the earth doesn't need us, we need the earth, so it's important for all of us to unite and fight for things that we need to survive on, like water. Thank you.
This is just the beginning, as the people in Flint, Michigan experienced with their water, and now Standing Rock. I'm sure there's other places we don't know about, but what's next? So I urge all of you to continue the fight, but remember, if we can't do it with a song in our heart and love in our souls, then we shouldn't ever do it at all, because there's a lot of hate going on right now, and we've got to resist that. We've got to resist this administration. We've got to work with all our brothers and sisters to make sure that we have clean water. One water, one people.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
This live unfold, I just couldn't stand by idly anymore. And, you know, being two different tribes, Blackfoot and Apache, I just felt it, as I kept saying, a moral imperative to come out here and actually paint something about it, do something about it, and be about it. You know, I could get pissed off at my office, at home, in my studio, and just keep doing my stuff with my clients, but I was like, no. I literally stopped what I was doing right then and there, and I just figured, no, you know what, this is not right. You know, those guys are out there, you know, taking tear gas, bullets. I mean, you guys know the drill. So I was like, hey, you know what I mean? If they can go out there and tough it out, then I could come out here and paint something and depict what happened out there and tell the story and paint the story. And I got to say, I want to thank you know, a few videographers out there. We've got this whole thing from start to finish in 4K resolution. We've got drone footage, we've got, you know, GoPro front, you know, POV footage, and so I'm getting all that footage compilated together. And when it's all completed, I want to put music to it and honor the people that have contributed thus far, and the people who will contribute, you know, further. So thank you all so much. This means a lot to me.
Nice.